Hi everyone. In this video I'm attempting the Wexford routine, which is one of PJ Nolan's routines. He has some PDFs out which are excellent, that have a host of routines that you can try. They're designed to get you playing shots that you'd probably end up playing in a match, and with a goal of scoring a certain amount of points that gives you either a win, draw or loss. As I said, excellent routines, and very reasonably priced, so I recommend them to anybody. In this video I'm trying to concentrate on keeping my cueing as smooth as possible and keep my white under control. It's actually is quite a slow table that I've got that I'm playing on, so it's a little bit harder to move the white around as opposed to if you're on a really nice fast table. I don't quite clear up, but I do make a century here, and I've just thought I'd post it so you can see how I go about doing it. I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy the viewing. One of the things I try to do in this is not clatter into any other reds if I can help it, or not too many times, because you never know where they're going to be positioned. So try to get your white playing in around, and I think that gives an extra element of white ball control or cue ball control. Sometimes you'll have to go into other reds, obviously, but it's just personally the way I enjoy doing it. That shot I just played there was just a cut back into the middle, got me nicely on the black. It's a shot that when you're actually in a match, you can get quite focused on just getting into position to pot into the corners, whereas that shot I've just played actually gives you an option of playing high on a red and coming back down, which a lot of players don't think of when they're actually playing in a match, because it's not the easiest of options, but it is a very good shot to have in your armoury. One of the main things I also try to do on this is keep everything easy. I don't want to be screwing around the table or playing lots of top to get position. If I can just roll onto another ball, then that's what I'll do, because in snooker you don't really want to be making things hard for yourself. little shot like that was, I knew I didn't want to be high on the ball. It's just giving me a nice angle to run through, which would get me on the black, so I can come back up for the colours further up the table. It would give me a nice angle. So all those things, as you're going round, you'll see those things and keep them in your mind of how you want to play it. So I'm thinking about my next positional shots all the way through, just glancing an eye. I think it's because I've played for quite a while that I can pick things up where I want to be for a certain positional shot. Once again, I've got slightly high on the ball, so I can come back down for the black. The trouble is this time it meant if I went with top, there was a chance I could have hit the lower red of the two. So I had to make sure that I could get into this with a slight screw shot and miss that lower red. But I thought about it, and I thought if I do hit that middle red, then I would still be on the pink. So this is all those sort of things you keep thinking about as you're doing these, to give yourself as much opportunity as to get on the next red or your next colour, and keep yourself going and get a decent score. One of the things also to remember in this, that there's no set way of doing this. This is your game, your choice of shots that you play. Some shots are better than others but at the end of the day, this is your personal way that you do this. So you could do this routine 10 times and it would probably be different from the first time. So they're interesting in that respect. It's just to see the way, if you look back on films of yourself playing, it's just to see the way you actually go about and prefer to break build. Left myself an angle here to get up onto one of these last reds. Obviously didn't want to involve the middle bag too much, so I think because I was thinking of the middle bag, I played it a little bit short, and that's what got me blindsided by that single red. Left myself a nice, relatively easy pot with the rest here, and I knew I was going to be on a colour. I think as any snooker player will tell you, these free balls, when you're on for a century break, these free balls are not the hardest, but they're most important. The route you take to clearing them and playing them with confidence. A lot of times you'll see players that get to this stage and then they start rolling balls in very slowly and for no good reason, just that they feel a slower pot's the pocket will accept the ball more. It's just a confidence thing, I think. I mean, my shot after this, I'd roll the ball in, having said that. But I'm doing it for a reason, to keep on my position on the lower red of the two here. Didn't want to be going too far away. Contemplated stunning into it and had taken my chances to see if I got position, but I felt this was to just about make it. thought that was the way to go. Okay, so I'm thinking about that last red. I can only pot it if I'm going down the table. So I need to get behind it to pot it. So I thought the green, I was going to just play it through, but I thought I had a nice angle here just to screw it back across the table and try and get position. In my mind I thought about the blue originally, and I thought about the green, but originally thought I'd play off the bolt cushion, but then I had such a nice angle, I changed my mind, which is another thing that happens during breaks. You have to adapt. Sometimes you will adapt to the shot. Got a really nice position, so I could play this and then go up for the blue. Just wanted to make sure that I had in my mind being on the right side of the blue. And at the end of the day I got dead straight, or actually slightly wrong side. Coming around to check my angle, see if I could screw back to get a nice position so I could screw just straight back for the green. I do get a slight kick here, but I still get a good position, so yeah, I couldn't argue with that. It was a reasonable position. And then I mess up here, but if you look at the way I play the shot, all the smoothness from the previous shots is gone, and you'll see that I mess up here because I'm jabbing and pushing at the shot. So I know why I missed it, and I was annoyed with myself, but hey, that's the Wexford break.